They're assaulting Bravo 1.
Tango's down!
Hey there everyone, how's it going? Sharps Easier with Digital Gaming, and today we got some video games to play. Well, of course, not video games, this is a gaming channel after all. What am I saying? I'm just rambling, but yeah, Battlefield 2042, just more gameplay clips, and I've been grinding away at Season 1, where shortly, I think I finally unlocked pretty much all the gadgets for the game. Gonna do a supplementary video on that soon, but today I just want to ramble a little, talk about the game industry, and just show off some clips in the background. And by the way, this is just Hourglass, I believe, in the background playing. This was actually from the Season 1 update, so you'll see me playing as Iwalina Liz, the new operator, or specialist as they call him. Nevertheless, this is just going to be me rambling and everything like that. First of all, I just wanted to talk about, thank you guys so much for helping me reach 300 subscribers. We're at 309 or 308 right now as of making this video. And honestly, being an older channel on YouTube, that's almost impossible to grow with the algorithm and the way it keeps changing. And it means a lot that you guys tune in and watch the videos. I hope we can make it to 1,000 by the end of the year. That should be enough to get into the YouTube partnership program. If you guys know, that's such an upward battle, especially for an old channel like mine. And I've been just having a blast making videos for you guys, and just even if it's videos that don't get views, or if you're new from watching my YouTube shorts, gaming is such a big part of my life. It's an outlet for me to relax from my day job and everything like that. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out my really cool gameplay moments and whatnot. But without further ado, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Do all the things that you need to do to help me get boosted in the ranking on YouTube. Of course, commenting and liking is always the greatest way to help. And even watch time for this channel, I've noticed, has gone up within the last months. Nevertheless, thank you guys so much. Let's make it to 400 soon. And, well, back to rambling about the game industry. And lately, I've been noticing this trend, and it's been for a couple decades, like nearly a decade now, 5 years or so now, I believe, that I've noticed that gaming there's not a lot of utilization or uniqueness. I found myself going back playing older games, like 7th gen older games, and after playing Outrider yesterday, uploading the Outriders video, I realized something, that there's this sense of emphasis on live games as a live service. There used to be, if you guys remember, free-to-play games or freemium games used to not have those models in place, like buying cosmetics or guns that give you, like, broken guns, just essentially, like in Call of Duty with the new Warzone game. What am I saying? Like, there's a new SMG that's, of course, broken in the game in Warzone, which is why I've been avoiding playing Warzone games and everything like that. Of course, hacking being pretty easy. Now, it's just the quality of games has gone down. There used to be this charm that I used to really appreciate, like if going back and playing these older games, like emulating them, like 7th gen games like MotorStorm, Uncharted, and not having to worry about any of that. Just on day one, you'd get a working product or a day one patch game, because I know games are a volatile medium, but if any other industry would push out games, like what we saw with Battlefield 2042, it only worked if you played it on PC, but if you're on older gen consoles or had a lower end PC, you had all these bad optimizations. And even for me, a guy with like a really super powerful PC, the game was barely pushing 60 to 50 in some areas. Now, the game is in a better place. We're finally getting more content, but I feel like this content with exposure was just a little underwhelming. But also, I'm a very understanding guy, and I understand that they were mostly prioritizing fixing the game in the first place. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the game being fixed, and AAA studio trying their best to make the best of the worst situation. I know no devs or people who make video games are trying to push out a bad game per se, unlike other industries like gaming or comics or anything like that, just to cut corners. And well, we gotta hold, as gamers and as consumers, if the next Call of Duty came out, let's say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, broken as hell, or if Grand Theft Auto 6 dropped when the same state as Battlefield came out, we're gonna definitely see people still buying the game just because of the branding behind it. We know that Rockstar makes really good games, or we know that Cyberpunk makes really good games. Sorry, not Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red, and they made Cyberpunk 2077, and I really enjoyed the game on launch, but we're still waiting on an expansion and everything like that. And honestly, regardless, it's just heartbreaking to see the industry just being like this. Just, it's heartbreaking, honestly. I'm pretty sure many people share the same sentiment as I do. And maybe as gamers, as a consumerist, I mean, it's the reason why Call of Duty can come out with a Cold War or a Vanguard in between a banger like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. I'm just gonna let the gameplay continue out. Have some really good clutch moments here playing for Battlefield 2042. I gotta say, the game is doing a lot better. It plays a lot more fun. Sorry. Forgive me for my grammar. I'm just rambling on, just no script, no nothing at all. And I just want to push out this video, talk about it, because I know I tend to be a little bit more optimistic when it comes to games. I talk about things in a way that it feels like I'm speaking from a half full glass standpoint instead of seeing the glass half empty. And that's the type of person I am. There's a lot of negativity in the world, and we need some positivity, you know? But still, I've been trying to play Battlefield. I also appreciate you guys watching this gaming channel, even though I know the watch times aren't high or the views aren't high. I just love pushing out content, just showing some of my gameplay, because I like gaming at the end of the day. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. A lot of things I do in my day-to-day job has to do with gaming, and is gaming inspired. And I love first-person shooters. I love playing them, and I love uploading videos for you guys. Nevertheless, like I said, it's just going to be a rambling video. I don't think I've done that for a while now. And after playing Outriders, it feels like I played the most video game. It's like something that is so uninspired but exists. The shooting is fun, it's brainless, but it's like, it felt like I was playing one of those games that you see on YouTube, on a background, like a pre-rendered game that you play in the background of a TV show or a movie. This B-roll video game, you know? And it's so weird that this came from a studio that made Bulletstorm, which is a cult classic in my opinion. I really enjoyed playing it from a shooter fan perspective, and it was so unique doing all those things in Bulletstorm. And if you haven't played Bulletstorm, highly recommend picking it up. But to see a studio to push out the same game, not even nearly the same game, not nearly enough intuitive, it's just generic third-person shooter. It was just missing QTEs, but every 5 minutes a cutscene, and I think I uploaded like an hour's worth of gameplay yesterday, and I honestly, even though the game was free for a free weekend thing that they're doing for Steam, I just couldn't even anymore. I just stopped and that called it a day. And I could have gone forward, but if you guys are interested, at the end of the day, you know, content is content, and I want to make content that you guys want to watch. So I just kept playing, and if you guys are interested, I'll probably pick up Outriders. If not, it's just a game that I'm probably never going to pick up unless it's for free on Steam. Sorry, I giggled because that guy was like, had killed my teammate 2 times. I revived him once, and I had to go kill the guy and get rid of him. Also, another thing that kind of reminded me, I just miss first-person takedowns. Battlefield 5 had it, Battlefield 1 had it, but I don't know why the devs went with the Call of Duty Warzone-esque takedowns, where I didn't really enjoy that. I think the devs should re-implement first-person takedowns. I'm glad that they got rid of like the cringy end of round lines for Battlefield 2042, and it shows that they're actually trying to care for this game. Nevertheless, I'm just gonna let the rest of the gameplay play out. What do you guys think about the sentiments that I revealed? Sound off in the comments below. What do you think about the gaming industry? What do you think about gaming in general? Is there any games that you're interested in checking out or wanting to pick up later on this year? I'm just waiting for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and maybe a couple other first-person shooters if I do get around to covering them. I just don't want to play another game like Outrider, maybe. I'm not sure. Just the most video game. Nevertheless, if you don't want to miss out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave a kind comment, and leave a like. It helps me boost myself in the rankings, and let's make it to 1K at the end of the year. Nevertheless, I can't make it without you guys, and I really appreciate those who do stick around. Nevertheless, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Shari Mustafi signing out. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
техника! Отпад!